Hey guys, it's Rose with Roselikescrochet. How is everybody doing? It is Monday, June 22nd, 2020, and I hope you guys are all doing good. This is a Wishes for Wings video update, and this is actually video number 15 for Wings. So for those of you who are new here, Wings is a domestic violence organization based here in the Chicagoland area. And this year I have decided that this is the charity that I'm going to donate to. And you guys are so nice that you're helping me. So I'm really excited. I have quite a few boxes and packages today. So Wings actually is, like I said, it's a domestic violence organization. I'm going to have a whole bunch of links in the description box down below. And what we're doing is we are donating crocheted items to this organization. So basically for the whole year, we are donating dishcloths, washcloths, kitchen scrubbies, and then we are usually having an item of the month. So for example, for April, we had our item of the month was shawls for Mother's Day so that we could give the shawls to the moms for Mother's Day. Items for the month for June were items for dads because there are some men in domestic violence shelters. For the fall, we will have hats and scarves and winter items. If you do have those now, please hang on to them. I have nowhere to store them, and I don't think Wings has anywhere to store them either. So if you are donating hats or scarves, please hang on to them until we're ready. It's like 90 degrees here in Chicago, so we definitely don't need any winter items. The other thing that we're doing is we are making blankets for the residents of the safe houses for Wings, and they only have twin size beds. So we are making, when I say we, I mean you guys are sending me granny squares and then I'm putting them together to make the blankets. So what I'm requesting, and I thought this was gonna be easy because, you know, a 6-inch granny square is pretty small. You could fit it in an envelope, but I didn't expect you guys to be sending boxes and boxes of them. It's so exciting. I am so excited to make all these blankets. So, you know, if you don't have to send a big quantity, you can send 1 or 2 or 5 or whatever you want. You can put it in an envelope and mail it to me and it'll be part of a blanket. So the reason I say 6-inch or 12-inch is because a twin size blanket is actually 66 inches wide and 90 inches tall. So if you think about a twin size blanket, they're tall and skinny. So that is the size. So I am trying to get the blankets as close to that size as possible. The other thing I wanted to talk about admin-wise before I show you guys the donations is a lot of people were asking about donating for kids for the fall for school supplies. And what we've been doing is we were asking if we could donate certain things. And my contact there said we could make pencil cases if we wanted to. Now they don't have to be lined, they don't have to have zippers, they could just have buttons, it can be whatever you want. And then a lot of people have just been donating school supplies. So I asked her if we could donate school supplies, and she actually has an Amazon wish list that is up on Amazon. So I'm gonna put the link for that in the description box down below. Now you can't go on just regular Amazon to find their wish list. You have to go into this separate website and it's called like Smiles or something like that. So I'm gonna put that link down in the description box down below. And that way if you wanna donate school supplies, you actually don't even have to mail anything. You can do it through Amazon and Amazon will send it to them. All right, so the next item on the agenda is, for those of you who are new, is we do a giveaway every month for everyone who has donated for Wings. So for example, for the month of May, all the people who donated got put into a notebook with a number next to their name. We used a random number picker and we picked a winner and they got a box of yarn. And for the month of June, we are actually getting a pattern donated to us from Rabe Creations. So thank you so much, Nicole, and I will link her channel in the description box down below. And I think that's it for miscellaneous items. We're gonna get straight to like the good stuff now. My P.O. box is also down below, so if anyone is interested in donating anything for wings, please feel free to send them. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure they do too. So the first thing I want to show you is I actually have 2 blankets completed. If you watch my other regular videos, I already showed you one of these, but I'm going to show it here since it's actually getting donated to Wings. So one of you fabulous people donated 12-inch granny squares. And the granny squares look like this. And she donated purple, blue, green, beige, oops, yellow, and orange. And she donated more than enough for me to make a twin size blanket. I actually had 1 extra square of each color left over. So this is getting donated the next time that I go to Wings. And just so you guys can see what it looks like, because it's really, really big, I'm gonna insert a couple pictures here. Now I've made a few other granny square blankets, you guys, and I have this huge ball of Loops and Threads Endless Impeccable, and I keep using it as much as I can to sew squares together. So out of this entire huge ball of 1,790 yards, I have this left, but I think I've joined like 3 or 4 blankets of granny squares, and that's what I used to join these as well. And for those of you who are asking, I just did a single crochet join on here. The next blanket that I finally finished putting together, someone sent me a bunch of squares that look like this. Don't worry, I'll show you guys pictures. Now, the squares were absolutely adorable. They were colorful. I loved them. The only problem is they were 8 inches. So I couldn't really figure it out math-wise how to combine it with 6-inch squares. So this one was quite a challenge for me. I don't think I want to do 8-inch squares again. I really would prefer that you guys would send either 6 or 12. So I had to do a pretty big border on the top just to get it to even be close to a twin size. And this took me a really long time. So I apologize for everyone else who has sent in squares. I have not gotten to them because I was really it took me a lot of time to do this one, which is fine. They can always use blankets. But just so you guys know, the way that I joined these, since they were all exactly the same, is I used a tutorial that Fiber Spider just put up, and it's called the Join As You Go method, and he got that method from Debbie the Canadian Crocheter, who got it from someone else, but she modified it, and then he took it and did a tutorial on it with her permission. So I'll link that tutorial in the description box below. And I wanted to show you guys, this is like the squares were really, really thin yarn, at least like a really light number 3 yarn. And so I couldn't use that Loops and Threads Impeccable to join it because it was too thick. So I went through all my scraps of number 3 yarns, and this is what I found. I found a bunch of leftovers from DK Colors, Karen Cupcakes, Hobie, Mandala. I mean, I just like took all my number 3s. And if you wonder why it's super, super colorful at the join, it's because I just used whatever I had. So, and then for the border around, I used mandala cakes also. So I'm gonna insert 2 pictures, I think there's 2 or 3 pictures of what this actually looks like on a queen size bed. So our first donation, and by the way, thank you so much everyone who's sending in squares. I'm so excited that I get to join your squares and make a blanket with them. This box is from Jana, and Jana is from Texas. Jana sent this card and she says, thank you for all you do. I enjoy your YouTube channel so much. I hope these squares are helpful. Jana, also known as Honey's Yarn and More. P.S. Tell Carrots hi. I wish you all good health. Thank you so much. And if she has a channel, I'll search for it and I'll link it in the description box. Now there's a lot of squares, so I'm not going to take them out. But the cool thing is that I got these red, white, and blue squares from Chris last week, and in this box there are a bunch of Americana squares, so I'm so excited to put these with the squares that Chris sent. She also sent some 6-inch squares, so absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Jana. I really appreciate it. This next bag came from Jill, and Jill is from a town that I cannot pronounce in Texas. Thank you, Jill. And Jill sent this card. It's adorable. She says, hi, Rose. All the washcloths are made from cotton and the granny squares from acrylic. The scrubbies are Scrubology from Hobby Lobby. Thanks for all you do. Here's one of the washcloths. It's a cool size, too. And here is another one. It's got like the bobblies. And then we have 2 small ones. We've got this awesome scrubby. And look at how cute these are. Oh my gosh, adorable. And then she sent all of these 6-inch granny squares. Oh, Jill, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love these rainbow ones. I can't wait to find something to go with them. So Jill, thank you so much. This next bag came from Teresa, and she is not that far. She is in Kansas. So Teresa, thank you so much. And Teresa sent me a little note, and it says, the pink ones are washcloths or dishcloths, and the rest are granny squares. Sorry for the paper. Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter. You guys don't have to send. You could send a little piece of paper like this, and it's just fine. So here are the washcloths. Aren't they pretty? Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love them. They're so pretty. And then she sent a bunch of 12-inch grannies, which is awesome. And look at the cool designs. You guys, check that out. Holy mackerel. Ooh, I like that one a lot. Very nice. Now, I'm not gonna, if it's like a big bulky pile, I'm not gonna show them, but I looked at these already and they're so cool. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use these together. So there's the 12-inch, and then you guys, look at all the 6-inch granny squares. That's incredible. So just so you guys know, I usually use 140 something granny squares to make one twin size blanket, the 6-inch granny squares. So sending all these is amazing. Thank you so much, Teresa. This next bag came from my good friend, Linda. Now, Linda, I call her my fairy yarn sister, but she didn't send yarn this time, but it's okay because this is all for wings. Let me show you what she sent. Linda sent 2 backpacks, you guys. Check that out. Full-size backpacks. And she sent 2 of these. Oh, this is so cool. It is a 10-piece school pack. So it comes with the case, the pencils, glue, pens, and an eraser. And she sent 2 of them. So Linda, thank you so much. I'm super excited about this. Remember, you guys, I will put a link for the Amazon wish list, the Smiles wish list for wings, if you do want to donate school supplies and you don't want to have to ship them. All right, so this next box is actually box 1 of 2. So Karen from Virginia sent 2 humongous boxes just like this, filled with stuff. There's the card, so pretty, and it says, Rose, here are my most recent donations for wings. I can't wait to send more. Take care, from Karen. And then she's got another note. She says, here are some donations for wings. Included are the granny squares for the blankets, an unused tote bag, and some stress relievers that I meant to send you a long time ago. I've also included some yarn that you may keep for yourself or use in a giveaway. I've really enjoyed participating in your donation campaign for wings. And to think, I used to loathe granny squares, LOL. Yet I have found myself making some every day for the past 2 months. Keep up the great work, Rose, and thank you for your encouragement. Well, you guys are doing a fantastic job, and I don't mind sewing them together, and if you guys don't mind making them, we make such a great team, right? Okay, so in one of, they're all really nicely packed in Ziploc bags, so I'll show you the bags. So she sent me some knitted dishcloths, awesome. And then here is the unused tote bag, which is gonna be great because we were trying to collect diaper bags. So this is perfect. And then we have one bag of granny squares here, another huge bag of granny squares, another huge, you guys, I lost count after like 60 or 70 granny squares with this. Here's the yarn she sent. Now, I'm a sweet roll fanatic and like a cake girl, so I don't know. I mean, I could give these away, but I really like them. So I don't know, I'll think about that. Here are some more bags of granny squares. You guys, there's like 20 or 30 granny squares in each one of these bags. And here's another huge bag of granny squares. This is amazing. She sent lemon stress balls. How cute is that? You guys can send stress balls anytime that you want. It helps the people that are staying in the safe houses, and I'm sure they really, really appreciate it. And then she sent this humongous bag of 12-inch granny squares. Now it's hard to see them because they're all like navy blue, but they're beautiful. And I was thinking I could use these to go with that Americana blanket if I need to also. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Karen, you are incredible. Thank you so much for learning to love the granny square. This next box is from Wanda. And Wanda is also from Texas. Woohoo, go Texas! And Wanda sent me a note, and she says, "Dear Rose, enclosed you will find 20 sunglass cases for Father's Day project. I really did enjoy this project and in the process of making some for my family and friends. I am working on some 6-inch granny squares for the corners, or for the covers or bedspread. I'm glad you have the energy to keep up with all this. I did it one time, but not anymore. I have lots of health issues now." I'm sorry to hear that, Wanda. "But I enjoy my projects I can do from my chair. I do try to be at my sewing machine at least an hour each day." Let me tell you guys, I suck at sewing. She says, "I used to make baby quilts for the children's hospital, but not too many anymore. I have to stick with small items. I've been making the masks for the past 6 weeks. About the time I finish, someone else calls and needs 10 or 15. So here I go again. I hope you have a good response for this. I'll continue to watch and enjoy your videos. God bless, Wanda Jackson." Wanda, these are so cool. Now, I have seen or heard about people using the hot pads, and they just sew them together, and then you can put your glasses in there. That is like the most amazing idea ever. It is so cool, especially if you find like a really cool pattern. Now these, she knew these were gonna go to the men for Father's Day. So she did make some neutral colors. It's like an entire box full of these. So this is absolutely incredible. Wanda, thank you so, so much for going through all the trouble and making those. I really appreciate it. This next box comes from Rhonda, and she is from Missouri. Rhonda sent this card, just a note, and she says, "Dear Rose, please find enclosed 12-inch grannies to hopefully match up with the beautiful multicolored grannies you've received for wings. Just retired this past April, whoop, whoop, and picking up the crochet hook again after 30-year lapse really feels good. Can't put it down. Have 2 very young grandchildren I love to crochet for. Have made several lap gowns for our local nursing home, newborn beanies for the hospital, Hat Not Hate for Lion Brand. Would like to start my own little crochet business, but not very computer savvy. Oh well, enough. Hope you can use the squares. Enjoy watching your channel. If you're in need of one particular color, let me know. Love doing it." From Rhonda. And she even sent me a list of what kind of yarn she used for each of the squares. And she was so kind, she wrapped it all up in saran wrap so it wouldn't get messy or dirty if it rained. So I'm not gonna go over the colors, but I'm gonna keep this list. So if anyone has a question about any of these colors, let me know. I do have the list that she sent, but these are amazing 12-inch granny squares. They're beautiful solid colors, which I can use for the variegated ones. So this is awesome. Thank you so, so much. This next box is from one of my favorite people. Her name is Ree, and she is in our Facebook group. So if you guys have not already joined our Facebook group, she gives great advice and has a lot of good things to say. She is from Alabama. And by the way, the Facebook group is linked down below. You have to answer 3 questions to join. I promise they're easy, but come and join us. We have a really good time there. Anyway, she sent this box and she made bags. Now, she originally asked me to not show them, but then she changed her mind because she thought that it would encourage you guys to try something that maybe you're not comfortable with. So I'm going to show you. She sent 4 bags and they're all amazing. And by the way, if you guys do send bags, you don't have to line them unless you really, really want to. All right, so this is the first one. It's really cool. It's kind of hard to see what it looks like, you guys, but it is like a 1 strap. Like, so it would go like cross body around you and it looks like a backpack. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. All right, now here is this adorable diaper bag. Oh my gosh, can I tell you guys, I'm trying to make a diaper bag right now. It's not coming out very good. So this is great. It's got the buttons on the front and it's got the pockets in there. And it's baby colors and it's got this lovely handle. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is so nice, Ree. I don't know what you're talking about. You did a great job. Okay, you guys, this one is even better, and it's not because it's purple. I mean, they're all really good, but this one's really good. So this is really cool. This one, the top folds down, and here are the handles. This is so cool, you guys. And it's got a big pocket in the front, and it is just amazing. This is awesome. I love your work. Ree, like, do you have any patterns for these? Can you just let us know? Make a comment or send me an email in case someone asks, because you know everyone's going to ask if there's a pattern for it. It looks great. And here is the final bag that she sent. I love the colors. It's like a big, huge, yeah, it's definitely a big, huge, what do they call these? Like messenger bag. And the flap is really cool. And guess what? She lined it. Look at how pretty the liner is. Oh my gosh. It's awesome. You did such a great job. And I am so appreciative that you actually took the time to make the bags for Wings and we can donate them. So thank you so much, Ree. Love you. The next box is huge. It's huge. This is from Sandy, and she is from Louisiana, and I'm not going to take this stuff out because there's so much. Oh my gosh, Sandy, I don't remember if you emailed me and said you made all these, but this is incredible. So this might even just be a whole blanket by itself. You guys, it is filled almost to the top with these beautiful blue granny squares, and she even sent yarn if we need to attach them. What? And here's like another big granny square. Yes, more yarn. There's like 3 skeins of yarn in there. So this is probably gonna be one whole blanket, and I so appreciate you sending this huge box. This is incredible that we can get like a whole blanket out of here. So Sandy, thank you so much for sending this huge box of squares. All right, so I got 2 boxes from the next person, Linda Greer. Thank you so much. And Linda is from North Carolina. So I got 2 boxes and she filled them up. Okay, so first, you guys, you have to see, I didn't see a note, at least I don't think so. But anyway, you guys, 3 washcloths. They're amazing. And then check this out. Now these are all 12-inch granny squares. Whoops, there's another one. This is awesome. Now the ends aren't all tucked in, but that's okay. I can do that. But in the future, you guys tuck your ends in, okay? These are so awesome. You guys, you see how many there are? This is incredible. A lot of them are solids too, so I could use them with like the variegated. And there's one in here that looks like a Chicago Bears color. Let me see if I can find it. That's awesome. I love it. So, oh my gosh. And then she actually sent some winter things. So Linda, thank you. But if everyone else can hold off, please, and don't send any winter things. But these are really cool. These are 2 sets of fingerless gloves. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. Linda, let us know where you got the pattern. And then we have a couple of hats. This is so pretty, you guys. So I have to figure out where to store them, but if you guys could just please hold off, don't send any winter items yet. But Linda, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love the squares. They are perfect. So thank you so much for sending them. All right, we have another really big box. This is the last one, you guys. This is from Tammy Cook. Hi, Tammy, how are you? And Tammy is my neighbor from Indiana. Hey, Tammy. All right, so Tammy sent me a letter. She says, hello, Rose and Carrots. If you're reading this misspelled letter, the box arrived. Yay. Yes, it did. My son graduated college, so I was left with his leftovers. So please see what can be used for the children and throw out what cannot be used. I tried to make sure there were no bad sheets, and here are some more grannies. Hope you can use these too. Yes, Tammy, thank you so much. Okay, so Tammy sent like a bunch of school supplies, folders, and tabs. And then she sent this huge box, and it is filled with notebooks and school supplies. It is completely filled with notebooks in here, you guys. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Tammy. Then we got an entire bag filled with 6-inch grannies. We have these really cool hot pads. Look at this, you guys. So cool. We have a bunch of 12-inch squares. Here, I'm gonna see if I can show them to you. There's some 12-inch squares. They're so pretty. And then there's some more squares. And I don't know what size these are because they're different sizes. So like the red ones are a little bit bigger than the brown ones. So I don't know, I might have to add another row to them to make them work. But these are awesome. So she sent all of these, all the 12-inch squares and all the school supplies. So wow, you guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for sending everything. We have until the end of the month to get your donations in for this month's giveaway. But really, don't rush. You can send stuff anytime that you want. That is all I have for tonight. It is Monday. Whenever you are watching this, I hope you are having a good day, a good night, a good week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.